Dothan police just left the scene here. This is at the La Quinta Inn and Suites. A 16-year-old Ashante Williams of Panama City remains behind bars here at the Houston County Jail. The majority of Dothan police cars have about 20-year-old cameras, but that's all about to change. Mosquitoes essentially hibernate during the winter months. Perhaps the most significant site visited today was right here at Edmund Pettus Bridge. Alabama has the highest rate of prescription opioid use in the country. Neighbors had plenty of praise for first responders, and they wish David a very speedy recovery. Josh?
Kimberly Hyde starting us off tonight. 4
full-flight simulators, 2 of which have roll-on, roll-off cockpit design. Now, Alabama State Troopers say it's parents that hold the key, and all must be completed in under 10 minutes and 20 seconds. While these special dogs work to improve the lives of so many, they need a little help of their own. These 4 paws, well, they need 4 wheels. 150,000 visitors every year to the Peanut Festival means a big boost in Dothan's economy. They're the ones who actually started this celebration nearly 8 decades ago. Women's achievements are being celebrated throughout the world today. I'm Kimberly Hyde, and coming up, we'll tell you what this new business is bringing to the city. Think you've got what it takes to be a firefighter? Want to take a ride in one of these? I'm Kimberly Hyde. Coming up, we'll show you how you can go flying high in Headland this weekend. I'm Kimberly Hyde. Stay tuned to see how 2-Egg hatched its catchy name. It's an area rich in history and a present-day recreational mecca. Its name springs from its main attraction. I'm Kimberly Hyde. Straight ahead, we'll pay a visit to Screamer, Alabama. The presser covered a wide range of topics from Russian hacking to how he'll separate himself from his business empire. There is political strife in a small Houston County town. I'm inside the player lobby, and just over my shoulder is master racket stringer Chuck Hagginson. And that means quarterfinals action is underway. We are down to the final 4 here. I'm high atop the main building here at Westgate Tennis Center. Zach's Family Restaurant is just that, family.
Always very friendly.
500 people come in daily for their Zach's Fix.
The service is good and the atmosphere is good.
It's like having people at your house.
Zach Whaley and his wife Diane opened the restaurant 21 years ago and say the secret to their success is simple.
Our philosophy basically is just work hard, do it the right way, and be real.
And the only thing better than the Southern hospitality,
how you doing, Ed? Good to see you.
Is the buffet.
We offer anywhere from 6 to 7 meats a day and about 14 different types, what we call sides.
As for the favorites,
The country fried steak, probably the baked chicken and pork chops.
I like the vegetable casserole.
It's easy to see why Zach's has been named Alabama's best meat and 3. Through a nomination and regional voting process on AL.com, Zach's beat out 14 regional finalists to capture the title this week.
If anybody hadn't tried it, they need to come on out and try it.
Never disappointing, always remarkable.
When I tell customers I appreciate them, I really truly mean it. I appreciate them.
And with a side of sweet tea and a dessert, of course, all the regulars tell me this is exactly what good Southern cooking should taste like. Oh, it's so good. In Dothan, Kimberly Hyde, WRGX, your hometown NBC. It is a must stop on any road trip through Jackson County.
You are on the fastest route.
Welcome to 2-Egg, Florida.
When everyone hears it, they smile a little bit.
This tiny town may be off the beaten path, but definitely worth the detour.
We all get a kick out of people stopping and posing by the 2-Egg sign.
Historian Del Cox says it happens daily. Some take a selfie, some a souvenir.
There's a lot of people who have hidden 2-Egg signs on the walls of their garages.
The town's unique name, he says, can be traced back to the Great Depression. Tough times had locals trading eggs for goods at the general store.
The traveling salesman picked up on it, started to spread the word, and we became 2-Egg Florida.
Now a tight-knit farming community, locals say it's cracked up to be.
Almost everyone knows almost everyone else, which can be good or bad, kind of depending on how you want to look at that.
And the only thing sweeter than the town's signage is its sugarcane.
The lawn cane grinding is the annual event in 2-Egg.
My father, he started the cane business,
Every first weekend in December, Robert E. Long and family host Cane Syrup Day.
We keep it going on and on.
5,000 people pack 2 egg for a taste.
It's like a reunion. We get together.
And if you can't get enough protein, check out 2 Egg TV. Cox and crew run the Travel Channel. Their website tells of the town's folklore and famous natives like Oscar-winning actress Faye Dunaway.
We have all of these people who came from 2 Egg who achieved great things in life, and that makes it a very, very special place.
Although this is all that remains of 2 Egg's roots, a historical marker will soon be placed at the town's crossroads. It will serve, locals say, to help passerbys unscramble just how 2 Egg got its name.
That's a quiet neighborhood. I love it.
It's just a place to, relax and have some fun and live life.
Bob Paulk is big on laughter. The limelight, not so much. You can find him most days at his shop, greasing the wheels on his 32 Cubmobiles.
It's just good, clean fun.
One of his customers is the reigning Cubmobile Derby champion.
I like the glitter, and I liked how they put the money and stuff on there, so I thought it'd be really good.
For 30-something years, Paulk has built these hot rods, then loans them out to these pint-sized racers every fall.
You make memories that don't never go away.
Wooden frame or metal frame.
Paulk's master fabricator is Michael Earnhardt. An axle here, a set of wheels there. He gives every Cubmobile its own personality.
We try to give every one of them equal chance, because that's what it's about. It's for the kids.
Simplicity is the nuts and bolts. Cubmobiles rely on good old-fashioned gravity for speed.
You probably go about 15, 20.
It depends on how fast the wind's blowing, I guess.
But what it lacks in horsepower, it makes up for in heart.
Smiles on youngins' faces and memory. That's why I do it.
And when you've been at it this long,
Had to cut the back out of that one right there.
you're bound to make memories over multiple generations.
This car right here, the big boy car, was built for Jeff when he was 8 years old, and now he's got a son that's racing is 8 years old.
Oh, it's awesome. I wouldn't miss it for anything.
We better head to the hill. It's gonna get dark on.
Yep.
If there's one thing Paulk knows, it's that practice makes perfect.
Have a good time, smile on your face. This ain't about winning, this is a fun day.
After all, the Derby is about sportsmanship, building bonds, and bringing out the kid. Yeah. In just about everyone.
There's too many things that's been going on 60 years that do go away, and this is one of them that doesn't need to go away.
I hope I can do it many more years, and I love this.
Paulk says there's no better 30-second downhill thrill.
Keep on doing it as long as you can.